Seraphine Vale runs through the misty streets of Eldervale, chased by the laughter of the village council as they publicly accuse her of stealing the sacred spirit relic. Humiliated and terrified, she is seized and thrown out of the council hall. Her eyes meet the relic's faint glow fading from her hands, stolen from her. A shadowy figure whispers, "This isn't the end, Seraphine." In a dark alley, the shadowy figure reveals himself as Kale, a spirit whisperer. He warns Seraphine that Eldervale's council is corrupt and she is marked for death. He offers to teach her how to see lost spirits, her only chance for revenge and survival. Seraphine hesitantly follows Kale into the abandoned graveyard. A spirit appears, a child crying in the darkness. She realizes her ability to see the pain of the lost. The child points toward the council hall. Through her visions, Seraphine witnesses the council plotting to harness the spirit's energy for personal power. The spirit relic wasn't just a tool, it was a gateway to binding lost souls. Seraphine finds Lyric, a former council scribe hiding in the forest. He reveals secret passages and forbidden knowledge. Lyric claims the council orchestrated her public disgrace years ago. Testing her newfound abilities, Seraphine summons a minor spirit to sabotage a council meeting. She feels the thrill of reclaiming power but hesitates as the spirit's sorrow mirrors her own. The council suspects sabotage is coming from inside the shadows. Kale takes Seraphine to an underground market where spirits are traded. She learns her childhood friend, Elara, is alive, but trapped as a spirit to serve the council. Seraphine vows to free her. Lyric reveals he was once part of the council but turned against them. He stole documents exposing a darker plot but may have ulterior motives. Seraphine must decide whether to trust him fully. The council lures Seraphine into a ritual under the guise of negotiations. She barely escapes with Kale's intervention and realizes the council now considers her a significant threat. A spirit named Mora approaches Seraphine, begging her to release trapped souls. Mora holds key knowledge about the council leader, Armand. Mora warns Seraphine that revenge could cost her soul. Seraphine relieves her earliest humiliation in visions induced by spirits. Pain mixes with determination as she begins to craft her plan of revenge, smart, not cruel. Her first act of revenge triggers unrest in Eldervale. The council begins suspecting a phantom saboteur. Internal conflict grows as members turn on each other. Kale guides Seraphine through the Sunless path, a spectral realm connecting the living and dead. She senses someone, or something, watching her from the shadows. A spirit reveals that Elara's transformation into a spirit was orchestrated by Armand personally. Seraphine's anger turns sharper. Seraphine discovers a spirit-bound artifact that can influence minds. Using it risks attracting Armand's attention. She debates morality versus vengeance. Seraphine confronts a council member under the guise of reconciliation. She manipulates him subtly. He betrays her, confirming her suspicions. Armand performs a ritual to summon a mass of lost spirits for power. Seraphine barely witnesses it before fleeing into the Sunless path. Seraphine learns to rally spirits to her cause. She gains power but feels the weight of every soul she commands. Disguised by spirit illusions, Seraphine infiltrates the council hall. She finds evidence of Armand's plan to sacrifice the entire town. She is discovered. A high-stakes pursuit through spectral corridors ensues. Seraphine saves a trapped child spirit during the escape, showing her compassion even amid revenge. Kale confesses a dark secret: he once failed a similar mission and lost his family. Seraphine doubts him. Kale disappears mysteriously. One of Seraphine's allied spirits turns against her, claiming Armand's promises. The spirit attacks her during a critical mission. Seraphine discovers ancient archives detailing the council's crimes. The corruption extends decades back. A figure in the archives moves, alive. Seraphine faces a council enforcer in a duel of spirits. She nearly dies and learns her own spirit connection can be deadly. A vision shows Armand's past trauma and why he pursues the lost spirit's power. Understanding does not equal forgiveness. Internal betrayal fractures the council. Some members secretly ally with Seraphine, but motives remain unclear. Seraphine frees Ilara's spirit. Their reunion is tinged with sorrow. Ilara remembers everything, but is still bound partially to the spectral realm. The Sunless Path's true power is revealed. It can merge life and death. Using it is irreversible. Seraphine's allies face an ambush. Kale returns at the last second. Seraphine begins to trust him again. Armand strikes back, targeting Seraphine's home. Her family is endangered. She vows revenge without hesitation. Seraphine makes a pact with the legendary spirit army. The spirits demand a personal sacrifice in return. Seraphine plants false information to trick Armand. It works, but not as expected. He sets an even deadlier trap. A full-scale attack on the council hall by spirits begins. Chaos reigns. Armand flees deeper into forbidden chambers. Seraphine discovers a hidden chamber containing centuries-old spirits trapped by Armand's ancestors. Armand intends to harness them all. Armand reveals his true form, corrupted by spirit energy. Seraphine faces the ultimate villain. Seraphine unleashes a storm of spirits. The storm partially overwhelms her, testing her resolve. One of Seraphine's living allies betrays her for personal gain. She must adapt instantly. Seraphine uncovers her own family's hidden role in the council's corruption. Her revenge feels complicated by personal guilt. Seraphine uses a mystical mirror to confront Armand. The mirror shows what could happen if she fully succumbs to vengeance. Armand attempts to trap Seraphine's spirit forever. She teeters on the edge of losing herself. Seraphine saves an innocent soul, balancing vengeance with compassion. Her humanity shines through. The council hall begins collapsing from unleashed spirit energy. Armand flees to the Sunless Path's core. Kale reveals the ultimate weapon, a spirit-born sword that can sever Armand's corruption. Using it could kill Kale. The final confrontation begins. Seraphine faces Armand in the heart of the Sunless Path. Allied spirits sacrifice themselves to aid Seraphine. Heart-wrenching moment of farewell. Seraphine gains the upper hand but risks her life to save Ilara from Armand's grasp. Both disappear into darkness. Seraphine discovers Armand's ultimate weakness, his fear of mortal emotion. She uses love and compassion as a weapon. The Sunless Path begins collapsing. Seraphine and Ilara escape, spirits freed. Eldervale slowly rebuilds. Seraphine reflects on vengeance, justice, and the spirits she saved. Kale is missing. Seraphine walks through a misty sunrise, the Sunless Path behind her but never forgotten. She is stronger, wiser, and carries the spirit's memories forward. A faint shadow hints some spirits may still linger, leaving room for a sequel.